here we go. All right. Hey, everybody. Been gone a while. I know. Had some shit going on. COVID. Sucked. Lost my smell. Lost my taste. But anyway, enough of that crap. It sucked ass. I'm feeling better these days, and now I'm ready to try another show. Tonight I'm going to make ginger chicken. So, like, instead of ginger beef, it's ginger chicken. I'm just gonna flip it around so you can see what I got. Who remembers these walks? 80s walk. Remember that show, Walk with Jan? Craziness. Okay, hey, San Francisco treat. Here we come. Here's all my ingredients: peppers, onions, garlic, ginger, cornstarch. Oh. Wine. And of course the rest of this stuff. Alright, here we go. Flipping you back. Let's get this show on the road. Hockey game's coming on. I don't know who I'm cheering for, but whatever. As long as the cup is in Canada, that is all that matters. Alright, darlings. We're going to start with the cornstarch and the egg and the water. And then we're going to slice our chicken and add it into the cornstarch and the water. Cornstarch. I got about a third of a cup here. We'll add about a third of a cup of water. Alright. Let's whisk the shit out of this. I don't have my whisk. I don't have my whisk. There it is. I used it earlier to make butter tarts. So ta-da. Here we go. Alright. Get that all stuffed. This is going to coat the chicken so that when we put it into the oil, into the wok, with about a half a cup of canola oil. Alright. That is stirred and ready to go. I'm just going to turn this on low just to get the pan warm. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to dice le chicken, le poulet. I sucked at French. Wasn't a big fan. But it was the 80s and really, that's whatever, that's how it is. So we're going to cut these like julienne, so nice and skinny. Only not as skinny as julienne. It's a term I learned when I went to school for cooking. Who knew? Alright. So I gotta tell you, talked before about my Blue Jays, Gertie and Gladys. The last week or so has been kind of interesting because now there's this black crow that keeps hanging around and always stealing their freaking peanuts, and here come the Blue Jays chasing away the crow. Well, while they're chasing away the crow, the fucking magpies swoop down and take the peanuts. It's annoying. That's all I gotta say. And it's funny as hell. So that's really not all I got to say. To wash the chicken off my hands. Starting to warm up. About 1 inch. Did I say half a cup? I meant 1 inch in the pan. That's not quite an inch. Because you got to add your chicken in there. It's going to be covered in egg and cornstarch and water. Yes, I feed the birds. And I have Blue Jays that I have named. Now, this crow yesterday, and I was mortified. And I know it's what they eat, and that's just how it goes. The circle of life, la la la. I get it. Whatever. Love animals. I don't want to see anything getting hurt. Well, here I look over in my neighbor's yard, and this fucking crow has this bird by its neck, and the bird's upside down, and his talons are going like this, and his wings are flapping, and I'm screaming through the window, "You dropped that bird!" What happens? Frickin' crow picks up the bird and flies away. Like, you little bastard. I get it. He's got to eat too. But there's nothing short here for him. I mean, I'm always putting out peanuts and bird seed and shit like that. But I understand ravens are carnivore-ish. Anyway, that's my goofy little bird story. Except for today when I was sitting out in the backyard enjoying the sunshine and I seen the crow land on the table just as I put out the peanuts. I knew he was watching me from the neighbor's house, but so was Gladys and Gertie. No, not Gladys, but Gertie. Fucking bird swooped in and started taking the peanuts. And what do? I come chasing him across the yard. I'm going, caw, caw, caw. Fucking birds. Oh, cheap entertainment. That's all I got to say. I don't have more to say, so I'm not going to say that's all I got to say, because it's never the end. Alright? Give this cornstarch and egg and water a little bit more of a stir again. I'm going to put in le poulet. Mon chéri. Mix that up a little bit. So while the pan is heating, because I've still got it on low, I'm going to let this chicken soak in the cornstarch and the egg mixture. You can do this with beef too, you know, get some beef strips. I'm basically following the same recipe I would use for ginger beef. And I've made that before, but I don't know if I did the show. I really don't know. Ugh. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay. Here we go. Chicken, marinating. Wash the knife. Get rid of the whisk. Get rid of the board. I have another knife. I don't need to wash this one. That's just an old guy, but that's okay. Here we go. We are getting ready to chop up some red pepper, some orange pepper, some yellow pepper, some carrots, onion. Calls for a green onion, but I shit the bed and didn't grab by a green onion when I went to the store, so I don't know. Deal with it. 5 cloves of garlic. Gonna smash the shit out of those. Let's start with the carrots. I know I just sharpened my knife yesterday, so hopefully I don't cut any fingers. I've done that before and it really, really, really sucks. And it hurt a lot. I know it was a long way from the heart, but when the bandage got stuck to the wound, it hurt even more. See what I mean? Must be careful. Yeah, I'm using baby carrots. You know, I always buy baby carrots. My dogs like my dogs. My Elvis passed away, so that was hard for us too. And his favorite treats are baby carrots. And they are also Junior's favorite treats. Speaking of Junior, where is he? Where's my Junior? Oh, Junifer! Junifer! Oh, my Junifer. Hang on. Say hi, everybody. Hi. My mama gonna give me a carrot. You gotta sit. Sit nice. Good boy. Nice.
No. Hey. Nice. Good boy. That's my Junifer. We call him Princess Junifer. I'm making a show. Because he doesn't like getting his paws wet out in the rain. And that's how that goes. Alright.
Back to the show. It was like a 30-second intermission. But I need to get this done so that it's in time for the game. What time is it now? Oh, Christ, it's only 4:30. We're good. We're golden. I got lots of time. Hope you guys got lots of time. There's my carrots. Okay. Let's do it this way. You know, I don't know what I was going to say. It's gone. Devamooshed. We're going to cut these julienne as well. Alright. Get those seeds out of there. Ooh, I like taking the seeds actually. Have you ever grown your own peppers from just the seeds from that you buy from the grocery store for these guys here? It works out not so bad at all. It's actually pretty good. I've done it a few times. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of seeds that I'm going to have to get going. I've already planted my sunflowers. I can't wait. Okay, dokey. Let's get these guys all chopped up. Julienne, of course, which means thin carrot, matchstick type slices. Sometimes I like to just buy the small baby bell peppers, the sweet ones. Because then when you chop them up, they're all in little circles and they look kind of pretty. But, you know, I'm sure everybody's feeling the same way. The price of everything is just fucking ridiculous. You know, it was only $4 to buy 3 large peppers, right? Where it was $7 to buy a tiny little bag that had maybe 6 little itty bitty tiny mini bell peppers, and it's bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. We'll let that keep warming. Had to take a wine break. I got a funny story for you. So, when I had COVID, which was about the end of January, beginning of February, it really, really sucked because it was also Dawn's birthday, and it was horrible. Flu on steroids, Garen frickin' T, and when I heard stories before about people losing their sense of smell and their sense of taste, I'm like, really? Does that, like, how does that even happen? Like, is that even a real thing? Like, wasn't quite sure what to think about it. Yeah, well, I'm here to tell you, it happens. And I didn't realize it at first that I had lost my sense of smell because I just felt like shit and I wasn't cooking anything anyway. So, whatever, right? Like you have a hard time smelling when you got your nose is stuffed and it's all gross and everything. But this was so much more different. I got out of the shower, I'm like, oh, Grandma's famous recipe, or not recipe, remedy for, because I'm cooking, for the flu or a cold or whatever. Rub Vicks on your feet, put on your big woolly socks, and rub it all over your chest and your throat and everything, and go to bed. So I pull out the bottle of Vicks, and I'm like, well, what? I can't smell it. What the hell's going on? Does it go bad? I don't know. I've never known Vicks to go bad. So I brought it into the TV room to Don, and I shoved the jar of fucking Vaseline right in his face. He's like, get that shit away from me. Ugh. I'm like, I seriously, if you can't smell Vicks, something's wrong. So it was a few weeks of just really flu-like achy, and only the smell and the taste thing only lasted, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, something like that. It wasn't crazy or anything, but still, what a weird feeling. I tell ya. You know, lots of people like scrambled eggs. I love scrambled eggs. I love dipping eggs. I love poached eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs. I could go on and on and on. The thing about the eggs is when they're scrambled and you can't taste anything and you can't smell anything, you really, really, really notice the texture. It's not nice. I never really kind of put the 2 and 2 together before, but it was not nice. Heat it up, baby. Heat it up. All right. We got our carrots. We got our peppers. My board's not big enough. But, tell you what. Let's just put all of this into that. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay. Start getting our onion ready. I would prefer to have green onion, but like I said before, I shit the bed and didn't get any. So we're just gonna do that. Wrap it up. I used to have one of those onion container thingies. You don't put it in, you just twist it like that. It wasn't very good. It kept locking up on me. So I finally said, done. Threw it away. Okay. How is that? How is that? How is that? How is that? Okay. It's getting there. While we're waiting, we got about a half a cup of sugar. Okay. We need tablespoon sesame oil. Here we go. We need a tablespoon soy sauce. There we go. We need tablespoon. Okay, it calls for rice vinegar, but I don't have any rice vinegar, so we're just gonna use regular vinegar. And regular vinegar is just as fine. Alright. That out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Now we've got some chili garlic sauce. And we are doing a tablespoon of that. Ta-da! Alright, alright, alright. Let's mix that up together because this is going to get added with all of this after the chicken is all done being cooked. So once the chicken is done being cooked, we're going to remove most of the oil in the pan so that there's maybe a tablespoon, tablespoon and a half, even 2 tablespoons would be fine. Yummy. Okay, let's get on this chicken. Okay, you don't want to add it all at once. You got to do it in, do about a quarter of your chicken into the wok because you want it to get crispy and brown. This should be about 3 minutes to do this. Yeah, baby, yeah. You're going to want to get a strainer lined with paper towel. you believe this walk? Can you believe it? This is the craziest thing. I was helping a lady east of town, and she had some stuff she wanted to get rid of, and so I'm like, hey, well, this walk thing is awesome. Like, my dad used to have one of these when we were kids. And do you ever remember going to walk with Yan in Vancouver? I went there with my grandma once, my grandma Alice. That was a great time. We didn't get to see Yan, but we did eat there, and it was delicious. Port Coquitlam. That's where it was. Oh, why am I using this one? Because that'll scratch up my walk. I want to grab my other one. Uno momento. But it's plastic, so we won't. It's time to have a little sip of this. Oh, by the way, this is 1984 Malbec. My very good friend, Michelle, knows that I like my red wine, and she's a doll every time. Love her to bits. So, hey, cheers, Michelle. Yeah, baby. All right. Paper towel. I was switching it around because I was trying to remember what I was doing. Okay. Put you on a plate. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? With my wooden stick. Ow. Okay. So usually the first batch might come out a little later than you expect, but that is okay. Because now that the pan is heating up, getting hotter as we go, I could have waited a little bit longer to add, but nonetheless, here we are. You can try and get them so they're not all jammed together inside the wok, then they won't stick together, and this part is kind of the pain in the ass part, because it's like, really? I just want to dump all of it in. Like, hurry the fuck up. Yep. Alright. So once that is done, Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. You know those commercials as kids? 3 tablespoons, margarine or butter. Let's face it, you can afford fucking butter. Almost can't afford margarine anymore. Don't even get me started on the price of fruit. How do they expect people to live healthy if you can't afford to buy the frickin' vegetables and the fruit? You go into the grocery store and they make up those little packs. They got all the mixed fruit in there. $15. Are you kidding? Like $8 for a little bag of oranges. Little bag. Not even 5-pound bag. Like, I tell ya. pisses a person off. Oh. Anyway. We can bitch all we fucking want, but you know what? Trudeau, you don't give a shit about the people in your country. You care about your agenda and what you hope to achieve as power. You don't give a crap about the little guy. Oh, let's just tie everything up again, we'll just, increase the fucking fuel and increase the cost of living and just put everybody in the fucking poorhouse. Idiot. That's all I got to say about that. Moving to the chicken, it's getting nice and brown. Yeah, baby, yeah. Ouch. That pan's a little hot. Little hot. Alright. When you get down towards the end of it, it's like I just want to just dump it all in. But then it ruins the dish. And quite frankly, it's my first show in a very long time, it seems, so I don't want to fuck anything up. So I will follow my own advice and take my time. What? Got this little voice in my head saying, "You're not the boss of me." Sometimes I don't even argue. Other times I go, whatever, you win. You win. Alright, let's get some of this shite out of the way, shall we? The oil's put away. Where's the other oil? There it is. Alright. I need my baggie for the vegetables. My peppers. Alright. Those away. Tidy up as you go, because then you got less mess. Makes common sense. Sometimes when I see people cooking and they got shit all over the place, I'm like, why aren't you cleaning up as you go? Well, I'm thinking that. I don't say it out loud. Because then they're like, well, why don't you just fucking get in here and cook and clean it up yourself then? I'd be like, fine, I will. Whatever. I don't know why I had that little cup of water. That's right. It was for that. But we're done with that. Okay. Rice-a-roni takes about 20 minutes to cook. So we're going to get that started because we're almost down to the end of our chicken. And it's all about timing. That's all I've been told. I'd be lying if I said I didn't time stuff. Or count. Or count. Okay. La poulet? Très bien. Not bad for somebody who did like taking French in school. I think it was just kind of kick myself in the ass now for not really paying attention. I'm so sorry, Miss Hart. She was a French teacher. And I know you're watching because you've commented. But yes, I should have paid more attention. And I apologize for that. They always say it's never too late to learn another language or to learn another skill. I have recently been thinking about painting. So, and it's a good form of therapy, you know, you shut your mind off from your day-to-day woes and you can just concentrate on this canvas that's in front of you. And art doesn't have to be specific. It doesn't have to be all flowers and sunshine and roses and castles and trees and skies and whatever. It could be whatever you want it to be. You can stand back at the end of the yard and take your paint and go flap right at the canvas. Does it hit? Who knows? I don't know. Try it out. See what happens. But I did think I should start with something that was already pre-drawn. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. I've tried a little bit of it, and it is very relaxing, and I do enjoy it, but I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I don't. I don't know about the types of paintbrushes I should use on the dainty lines. And when I've tried to do the dainty lines, I've made a mess, so I've taken my towel and I've dipped it and wiped it and it's smeared around. Just like, well, you know what, Shauna? You wanted to get creative. Go with it. Make a mess. See how it goes. So that's what I'm doing. Alright. Alright. The chicken is all done cooking. Butter. Sorry. Imperial margarine is ready for the Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. I've got to first learn how to get inside the box, because apparently I'm having difficulties. Alright. Rice-A-Roni. Now in the pan. Got my spatula. Got a Rice-A-Roni. You gotta get it to like a medium-ish high heat. And let the roni and the rice brown a little bit. Golden brown is suggested. Oh my God. Maybe I'm saying it right and it doesn't feel right. Suggested. Thank you. All right. Here's our mixing stuff, and with that, you're going to need 2 cups of water as well. Let's start with 1. Let's remove the last of the chicken. There we go. Alright, we're going to turn this down for a couple of moments and tend to the rice. Oh yeah, golden brown, baby. Golden brown, that's what you want. Usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes to do that. Papa's calling the junior. There he goes. Go see the Papa. Go on. Kick. She's sitting on the chair watching me cook. Go. There's your Papa. You go snuggle. Oh, poor Junior. Oh. It's heartbreaking. Poor little guy, just lost his best buddy. Alright, let's add the Rice-A-Roni special stir-fry recipe. And our first cup of water.
delightful. And our second, even better. Get my lid. Let it simmer. Reduce heat to medium lowish. Now, I'm going to get rid of some of this oil. Okay. So we have about 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons left. Here we go. There we go. There we go. I think we're golden now. Okay, let's get rid of that. Because that's hot. It's hot, baby. It's hot. Oh, yeah. And we'll just move that over here. Okay. I'm going to warm this up just a titch. A little titch at a time. Check on the Roni. There we go. Okay, darlings. Where are we? Our chicken is done. We have a couple tablespoons of oil in here. Now we are going to add our peppers and our onion. And we got to chop the garlic. There we go. Let's get that in there. And the onion. Okay. Let's add our ginger. There we go. All right. Garlic, garlic, garlic. Yeah, baby. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now. I don't much care for crushing the garlic in my garlic press, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. All right, I'm gonna chop this up a little bit. Get me garlic crusher good. Oh my. Oh my. Just the smell of the ginger already, and I don't even have the garlic in it yet. Oh, fuck yeah. Yes, I got a potty mouth. I'm well aware that I have a potty mouth. Turn you up just a little bit more so that you get nice and crispy and golden. Yeah. Yeah, note to self, don't overload your garlic press. Because it just makes it harder. There we go.
Oh my God, you guys, if you could smell this, you would be salivating. Not gonna lie. It smells freaking amazing. See? I didn't swear that time. I should take a drink for that. Cheers. I didn't swear. Yeah. All right. This garlic is in. O-M frickin' G. All right. I got to show you what we got going on, all right? All right. There we go. We got the ginger and the garlic and the onion and the peppers all in here. Our chicken is waiting here to go into here. We got our sauce already right there. Like, Okay. Hang on. Yep, that's pretty good. All right, let's turn. Let's get back to it. Check out our rice. Coming along nicely. Give it a stir, give it a mix. There we go. Keep turning and flipping this. We want a little bit of crispiness, a little bit of golden brown going on in here first before we add any of the sauce and the chicken. All right. This frickin' wok is amazing. It is. It's amazing. Temperature controlled and everything. I can, yeah, you know, you can get your wok that you use on your stove, and that's all fine and dandy and cool. Because there's some beautiful ones out there, but really, you know, let's go back in the day. Back in the 1900s. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm really off, aren't I? There we go. Alright. Turn that down just a scooch. Check on the rice. I think we're good. I'm going on time. I'm going to pause for a moment because, you know, sometimes you just got to go. BRB. Alright. I'm back. So, rice is going, chicken is ready, veggies are pretty much on their way. Now, we're going to add the goodness part of it. I think I need to add a little bit of oyster sauce. Because, where is it? And add about, a tablespoon and a half. All right. There you go. Much better. All right. In you go, darling. Okay. I think next time maybe only a teaspoon of soy sauce. Not soy sauce. Sesame oil. It is kind of overpowering. Alright. Le chicken is lauded. Oh. Yeah.
smells amazing. Chop it, chop it, chop. So, turning that down a smidge, I'm going to let it simmer and get all juicy and everything in there. We'll keep an eye on it over the next few minutes. And so in that time, I'm taking my own personal commercial break. But first need the big red lid. I'll be back. All right, y'all. Supper. Smells so good. In case you didn't hear me, I said it smells so good. All right. Yes, 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 yes. And lettuce. Our Risaroni San Francisco treat has come along beautifully. Got a little bit of crispiness and a little bit of tenderness and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh yeah. Oh my, mon chéri. Which is hard to say since I'm not cooking French food. I'll be cooking chicken. Oh, yeah, me so like. Yeah. All right, y'all. One more time before I play. Look at the rice. Look at it. Look at the ginger chicken. Look at it. Okay. Okay. Dinner time, darling. Dinner time. All right. Rice is off. I like my ginger beef on top of my ginger chicken on top of my rice. Okay. Okay. Let's salad rice. There we go. Très bien. Okay. Want a little bit more peppers and carrots. Damn it, I wish I had green onion. Just for that little extra boop, boop color. Yeah, baby, yeah. What? Here we go. I need 2 extra arms. Okay. Marvelous, darling, marvelous. Keep that covered, keep the rice covered, and here we go. Okay. Now, Normally I have green onion to put on top to finish decorating, and it is missing that. But whatever, because it smells fantabulous. All right, everybody. Bon appetit. Have a great night. It's been fun again.